What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with the SimCity Build It video. Today I want to talk about contest of mares and basically prepping for it. So what you're going to want to do the day before the contest, and that way you're prepared for when the contest starts. So the first thing that you are going to want your city, now some of you may not be able to do this because you're not high enough level, but ideally, in a perfect world, you're going to want all 11 factories unlocked. All of them you're going to want to be level, the highest level, so having 5 production slots. That way you can make a total of 60 items. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set up like all of one thing. So maybe it's all chemicals or feed, electric, whatever. And make sure that it's done when CoM starts. That way, if you get an assignment right off the bat that says make 55 feed and you already have it done, you can go ahead and collect it. For those of you who do not know, if you have an assignment, let's say that you come to your assignment list and you, like right here, how it says 48 sugar. Let's say that I had already made, let's say this is sugar here and it's already made. I can make the sugar before I start the assignment. All I have to do is go click start the assignment and then collect it. Okay? So this allows you guys to kind of plan around some of your assignments. So like let's say that I had an assignment that was make 10 melons and make then another one that was make 9 saps, and I have another one that is 50 epic points. I could go ahead and get the saps started, okay? And then if I had saps already, I could get the melons started and have those completed before I even start the assignment. But if I didn't, then I would want to do the saps assignment first, and that way I could do the melons assignment after. So you want to kind of pair them up like that. I do have a video on contests, mares, and how to get, first place in Mega and, what the overall average is you're going to want, but that's not what this video is for. I just want to kind of show you guys what to do to prep yourself. So the first thing, like I said, is you're going to want to make all of one thing and make sure it's completed. You're also going to want to make sure that you have a fully upgraded residential home that available so that you have an epic project that you can start if an epic assignment pops up. So make sure that you have that done. You want to make sure that you have at least 2 or 3 construction zones that you can place down. Okay, so leave them unplaced. See how mine says 2? And the reason for this is because if you get a upgrade Paris, Tokyo, London, Omega, anything as an upgrade, you're able to place the house down and do that upgrade. Now, the best way to get an Omega one done is to place a new construction zone down, and it will only cost 1 Omega item. And that way it's not, difficult to complete. That's super easy to get those assignments done. Another thing that you're going to want to do to prep is you're going to want to hold off on collecting your taxes, at least for, I would say, around 10 to 12 hours. That way you're not missing out on any money, but you have that chunk of change sitting there for when you get a collect simoleons challenge. Also, hold off on collecting some of your purchase items in your depot. And that way, again, if you get a simoleons challenge, you have some uncollected money that you can just quickly get that assignment done. Another thing that you're going to want to do is start all of your Omega canisters. Just pay them up, get them all going. That way when CoM starts, you have a bunch of uncollected canisters. So if you get a produce and collect 9 canisters, you already have them all completed, or, 5 or 7 out of the 9 completed. And make sure that you have, you open up all the ones that you have already collected and then leave all of the produced ones uncollected here. And that way you have them available to you when that assignment pops up. Another thing, your Omega storage. See how mine says 11 out of 35? If you have it at around 75% full, you will get little bubbles that pop up that Sims asks to purchase them. So if you get a earn Omega coins assignment, you want to keep your Omega storage around 75% full so that when those bubbles pop up, you're able to sell those Omega items and earn those Neomolians right away. Saying that you don't have Omega homes that you can collect money off of, that's another thing that you'll want to do, is leave the Omega currency uncollected until you get a Neo assignment. If you have any VU repairs that are still out on your map, go ahead and leave them. And that way, if you get a repair assignment, you'll have that available. If you don't have any, anytime that you can hold off on upgrading mountain, beach, storage, dozer, launching attacks, hold off on any upgrades because they recently put out tasks that say, unlock one piece of land for, 1,800 points or whatever. So hold off on any upgrades, hold off on launching any VU. You're going to want to stock up on VU, airport, storage. You're going to want to make sure that you go to your airport here prior to CoM. So the day before, make sure that you read the hours. If you have 18 hours before CoM and it says that you have 2 hours until your shipment rolls over, just click new shipment and get that going right away so that when the 18 hours hits, it's available to you. Same with the shipment. Now, another thing is if you're in a club that does war. Now, a lot of people don't like war. I'm one of those people. We're typically a CoM group, and we are doing war simply for CoM. So what we will do is we will start war the day before CoM, and that way we are through the prep phase. And that way, when we start our assignments, we are able to not only do war shipments, we are able to attack right away. So if we get any war assignments, we're able to complete any one of those assignments. Don't wait for CoM to start and then start war. Because then you have 24 hours where you can't attack and do those assignments. So keep that in mind whenever you're doing that. Also, if you start war, you want to keep in mind that no one is able to come in or out. So if you have a lot of people that join in, drop points, and bounce out, they will not be able to do that. That can hurt you quite a bit if you are a club that gets a lot of traffic and a lot of people donate to your chest. So that pretty much sums it up, honestly. Keep any tokens that you have available. Hold off on using them for CoM, because if you get any production tasks, you're going to want, to use your tokens. You can collect a total of 35 tokens, but you can have over 35. So that means that I have them on top. If you have them on top of the homes, I can collect it until I reach 35. But if I were to win 10 in a chest, it would allow me to hold 45. I just can't collect anything off the top of the house once I hit 35. Also, try to make stuff in large quantities. So before CoM, let's say you're making glue. Well, make 11 of them. And that way, if you get a glue task, you can go ahead and do that right away. Also, once CoM starts, try not to have more than 2 items in your queue at a time, because what I found to happen is I will set up a bunch of paint, for example, and then all of a sudden I get a task for making, planks, okay? And then I got to run a whole gold token through that shop before I can even start the planks because I have 11 slots taken up with one thing that I don't need. So it's just easier if you keep it in groups of, 2 or 3. And that way, if you get an assignment, it's not like, oh shit, now I got to deal with 11 paint. I got, 2. Okay. Also, I would not start. What I try to do is I try not to do stuff in my factories that takes very long. Like, let's say that I'm doing CoM and I'm going to be going through assignments very quickly. I won't start, 35 feed because my luck, I'll probably get a make chemicals assignment, and I won't be able to even start that until 6 hours or 5 hours worth of feed gets made. So try not to make electric or feed Um, try to make stuff in quantities of at least 57 because you know the assignment is going to ask. Usually, the lowest I see is 57. Sometimes I don't even know if it'll ask you for 60. I don't know if it ever has, but yeah, that pretty much sums that up. Make sure that you guys have all your stuff upgraded. Keep you're gonna want to keep a good variety of items in your storage. You know, keeps maybe try to have like 5 of each item besides the stuff that is more rare. So, for example, I try to hold on to at least like 10 backpacks and like 8 microwaves because they're super hard to get, especially if I get like a epic project. Um, I try to hold on to 5 tape measures, 5 hammers, 5 shovels, 10 nails. That way, if I get some B repairs, they're fairly easy to complete. Now, if you're somebody who's really hurting on storage, that's going to be more difficult for you. But it will make doing your assignments go so much faster. And if you are super competitive and you're having a hard time keeping up with the people in your league, go watch my Contest of Mirrors assignment tips and tricks video. It has a lot of good information there. You are going to have to spend cash if you're going to be playing with the big dogs, okay? Because, I mean, I'm level 99, and I can say with complete certainty that unless you spend at a minimum of 800 cash, you will not even come close to first place, okay? If you are below level 60, you have a damn good chance. But the people higher up there are so much more competitive. They pay for the flights to come back immediately. You know, they don't wait the 9 hours for the Tokyo flights. They just pay the 20 cash. They only do their top assignments. You know, they don't skip anything. They do anything that is a 2K average. So they're extremely competitive. They use all their golden tickets every chance they get. They're very, 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 very difficult to beat. So keep that in mind that if you are wanting the rewards and you're trying to fund your city, to stay a low level. Staying low level is very crucial, especially if you do not have a maximum storage, maximum land, a lot of epics under your belt. Keep low level. It will make your gameplay so much easier. And I think that is honestly about it as far as prep goes. Just keep, your variety of items, like I said. Try to keep these house upgrades, like I said, keep those available to you. Don't spend a lot of money on road upgrades right away and worry about things like that. Try to realize that you want to balance Contest of Mayors with your normal production. Now, what you're going to notice during Contest of Mayors, it's going to be very difficult for you to keep on your normal pace of things. So, if you are somebody like me and you have kind of a system going where it's like, okay, every night before bed I set this, and this up, well, it's going to be all screwed up when CoM comes around. But I have a video that goes through and explains which items to produce, which ones produce the most profit per minute, which ones you're going to want to set up before bedtime, and what have you. So go ahead and watch that, and I'm going to try to get another video out tomorrow. So go ahead, like, subscribe, comment below if there's something specific that you want me to cover. Some of my videos are from like 4 months ago or whatever, so some of the stuff may have changed since then. So I'm trying to update some of the videos that I've done. You might hear me repeat some of the things that I've already said, especially if you're somebody who's watched a lot of my videos. But I can't not say it, if somebody, just because you watched a video before and I said it, doesn't mean that somebody that's watching this video knows what I said before. So I apologize, if I'm being repetitive or whatever, but I'm just trying to make sure that you guys know what it is you're doing, because I see that a lot of people have a lot of trouble with really basic aspects of this game, and it's so difficult to try to explain this stuff through text. Like in the club, it only allows you to type a certain amount, and it's super hard to explain what I'm trying to say when I'm typing it out. So it's easier for me to talk to you guys through here and show you guys on my screen what it is I'm talking about. I hope that, my videos have helped some of you guys do better. I know a lot of you have commented on my videos and said nice stuff. That's great. So until tomorrow, I will go ahead and end this video and get this out there, and I will put one out tomorrow.